everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Has room down the left sideline to the 15. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those
up the middle, and somebody blocked it.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. And have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
Returnable from the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Baker now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Utton. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Irving here from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baker now. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. a touchdown there. Now they're up against it here on 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. We'll cobble together a yard there. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On the set.
No connection on the left.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. This one quickly to down. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Let's go now. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Texans 13. Buccaneers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
In formation for Tampa Bay.
Secures this at the 17. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here, hut.
They're going play action. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready?
Young on the play action. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Check, hut.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the Bucs' 18-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Quick pass right side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down and goal to go.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 13-3 our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Ready. Set.
The QB keeping this option on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now, following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
Fairbairn
Houston.
has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground. Bay, bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Putting a receiver in motion. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Evans once again. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Motion the tight end over. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Once again, Irving. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Going for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans making a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Godwin sent in motion right. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face 2nd down. drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I don't like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he'll get this up to his own 44. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. He finds Evans left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 180! Cut!
Baker throwing again. A good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert! 180! Cut!
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. It's his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Mayfield to throw again. Got his man. It's on him. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180! Regular, regular, regular!
Shotgun handoff. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown he so badly wants.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
180! Regular, regular, regular! Up, up! What's up?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Running for it, here's Irving. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Mayfield set to pass. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young throwing here. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Down the sideline to the 25. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. It will be a 1st down, Texans. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Offside into the hands of Dell. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Eat old blue. Here we go. Hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On the double.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. This one quickly to Dell. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Texans 34. Buccaneers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Motion left is Egbuka.
180. Watch out.
1st down. Here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
180.
Man in motion out of the slot. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready up.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. That's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Texans, first down.
Yellow.
First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Ready.
Second and 3 now.
White. Here we go. 6. Mega. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first down 10.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, but a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. You got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
20. Up, closer. What's that?
They'll throw. Third and long. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He has it at the 13. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
And they're on the 14-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Down. Ready.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Young hangs on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Again, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. A lot of space ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Striker, 3-3.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Picking 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go kick.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Young working from the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Texans are going to take over after the interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Breaks the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, go.
Keeping it with Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready, ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irvin on the inside give. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Christian Harris on the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Up, up. Run.
Mayfield now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Brought in downfield by Otten. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Godwin sent in motion right. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But just can't finish the play.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And they pick him off again. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Ready.
3rd and long, Young. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
Young back to it after the pick. This one quick leader down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Set, ready.
1st down, Young. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. They can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This one finds Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. 2nd and 3 now. Mayfield set to pass. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Baker throwing again. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
180!
Mayfield to throw again. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Good!
Once more, it's Mayfield. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
180! Stop!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
50, green. Hut, hut.
They're drawing up for it.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down
45.
on third.
One. Let's go.
He's drawn up for him. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.